Welcome to Nuuk International Airport, the first ever landing.
A historical moment.
Greenland's new international airport opens today, marking a significant boost to the economy.
It was an incredible emotional flight today.
So this is a big emotional step for me as well, and
I think I see it as the next level for our country.
We're already the most tracked flight in the world.
Today we are flying to Greenland for a very historic day, because the capital's new airport in Nuuk is about to be opened, connecting the largest island on Earth directly to the rest of the planet. I've been to Greenland twice before, and it's probably one of the most unique places on Earth. So please join me today on an extraordinary aviation adventure.
And here we are, a beautiful good morning from Copenhagen, getting ready for a very historic inaugural flight to the new airport in Nuuk. So let's check in for hopefully a very exciting day.
The attention was huge on this event, and high-profile guests were part of today's flight, including the former prime ministers of both Greenland and Denmark.
And there it is, my boarding pass from Copenhagen to Nuuk. What a day. And here I am. 2 years ago, I was with Jacob, the CEO, and a good friend of mine. We were in Toulouse and we were looking at this beautiful Airbus A330-800, and now 2 years later, Nuuk is opening. How do you feel?
I am very, very excited. This is like the culmination on this whole campaign with Duca and buying the new aircraft. This is what it was bought for.
That was bought for, and you just told me earlier, it's overperforming.
We are so happy with the aircraft. It's burning less fuel than we expected, and it's just performing technically really, really well. So it's so far a dream aircraft. Yeah, so Nuuk Airport is 2,200 meters, which is sufficient for the A330-800. That's why we bought the 800 and not the 900. A lot of people have been asking about that. The runway that we've been operating in and out of so far is 2,800 meters. So the pilots have been practicing and targeting to vacate via taxiway Charlie, which simulates about a 2,000 meter runway, and that's just to simulate, a little harder manual braking, the feel of the aircraft when you step on the brakes a little bit more than you're used to, and just basically to see how the brake temperatures are affecting the turnaround times and everything. So I read on Facebook yesterday that the shops in Nuuk are closing, so the staff can go to the airport and wave when Duca lands. So it's going to be a really, really big. This is a game changer for our country. It will be a boost for the economy. When I was 3 years old, I was on the apron when the original Nuuk Airport opened in 1979. I was 3 years old and watching the air show of the Sikorsky 61 helicopter that had been servicing Nuuk up until then. So this is a big emotional step for me as well. And like I'm going to say a little bit later in the speech, we've basically moved from traveling took weeks to days, and now it's going to be hours.
So, and here we are at the gate. Tukak is here, and Dom as well, a fellow content creator. So you booked yourself specifically to be on that inaugural
specifically
flight?
To be on this flight, yeah. And the flight tomorrow to get back on the first, hopefully the first passenger carrying flight.
So you have a YouTube channel as well, featuring aviation?
Yep. Worldwide Dom. I do basically what Josh does, just works.
Just better. Exactly. Let's go and let's board Tukak in a few minutes on the inaugural flight to Nuuk.
I think they're just starting the speech.
Exactly,
So
let's go there.
Good morning, everyone.
Previously, Denmark and Greenland were connected by a flight to Kangerlussuaq, a remote military airport in Greenland which would require an extra domestic flight to reach Nuuk, the country's capital. Greenland is a very strategic island for the West, so important that even Donald Trump has tried to buy the island on several occasions.
Something I love about these events always, Air Greenland branded cupcakes. Delicious.
33 up to 47 to go on board first Air Greenland service flight.
So the official part is done, the speeches are finished, now let's board Nuuk on the very first flight to Nuuk. 4.5 hours. Let's do this. How are you?
Welcome.
Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
How are you?
Hi. Okay.
Nuuk is the flagship of Air Greenland and the only wide-body plane in their fleet. In fact, it is the lifeline of Greenland in bringing people and cargo to and from the country. It features a basic cabin with both premium economy and basic economy class.
Hey, how are you?
Welcome.
Thank you very much.
To see you again.
Yeah,
You were with us with the Toulouse to Guildford.
exactly,
so,
exactly. Yeah, familiar faces here. Welcome on board Nuuk. Nice to be back. A few gifts already at my seat. We're going to go through them throughout the flight. A lot of familiar faces. From the delivery flight 2 years ago, also traveling in their premium cabin today, which is pretty comparable to a premium economy class on a legacy airline such as Lufthansa or Singapore Airlines. It's a very lovely seat though. The view is pretty awesome as well. So let's see what they have in store for us in the next couple of hours. You've been operating this seat now for 2 years. How's the feedback of the customers?
Very, very positive.
Very positive,
we
yeah.
get very positive feedback from the interior and the entertainment system and everything. So yeah, it's been very, very positive.
Bit of an upgrade, and the internet is now working as well.
Yes, it is working.
Yeah.
Spotless most of the time.
Most of the time,
It is
yeah.
a satellite connection, but yeah, it does work.
We then pushed back for a truly historical journey, marking the first ever direct flight between Copenhagen and Nuuk. And I was very honored to be part of such a special event. Let's go and fly.
So guys, we just climbing out of Copenhagen, and we're already the most tracked flight in the world. I just checked, 18,000 people were tracking at the time I was looking at it. So the attention is huge for this event. Guys, I have some exciting news for you. I have a new special edition of the Cahill keyring. This year it's the green one. Last year we had the red one. So if you want to get your hands on it, all you have to do is just sign up for my $15 Patreon membership. The link is in the description box below. If you just want to get the keyring, sign up for the membership and then you can just cancel it. And if you do this until the end of the month, you will get the red one for free as well. So check out the link in the description box below and stay tuned because later I have another very limited edition for you guys, which you can win. But now let's fly to Greenland.
It was time for a hot towel and Jacob, the airline's CEO, was hands-on serving beverages. But let's also get a comment from the airline's chief pilot and the challenges landing in Nuuk.
First landing for Nuuk in Nuuk. What are the challenges?
We are going to fly for the first time to this new runway. It's 2,200 meters long. That's in the short region for an Airbus 330 operation. The Airbus 330-800, as we are flying today, is picked on purpose specifically for the performance it can deliver on contaminated runways of this length. So I expect today that we will have an absolutely fine landing like the next to come and so forth. We know for sure The weather is quite nice for the season, even though we are talking Arctic coastal climate. And we also know for sure that the airport is ready waiting for us, and so is the staff, and we are looking really forward to meet them and say hi.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's a great day for Nuuk. It's a great day for the nation, and probably a personal highlight for you as well.
It's a scalp. It's a scalp. Yeah, I agree.
Thank you so much, and good luck. And don't get nervous. It's just 1 million people watching your landing today. So here we are with my good old friend Q, Greenland's most followed social media creator, influencer. What do you call yourself? Content creator. We've been together on the delivery flight 2 years ago. You were on the flight from Kangerlussuaq yesterday, which was the last one.
Yeah.
You, as a true local, someone from Greenland, how do you feel about getting Nuuk connected to the rest of the world?
It's a huge relief somehow. It's so great, so amazing. It's like Greenland is becoming even more open than before.
Yeah.
We are connecting the capital with the rest of the world directly.
It's going to be much more convenient for you guys, right?
So I think it's going to help us a lot with the tourism boom coming.
I mean, you promoting Greenland to all over the world, and I think your channel is such a success because people don't really get to travel to Greenland. Now that it's more easy and more accessible, are you afraid that that might change now?
Of course it's going to change at some point, no matter what. I'm a bit afraid that tourists will start to come and have no places to sleep.
Yeah.
So please book ahead before you go to Greenland because we don't have enough accommodation yet.
Yeah.
I'm a bit nervous about that.
No, I can imagine. No, there's a good side. Obviously, it brings opportunities, it brings development, it brings money.
Yeah, but it's part of our journey to become independent. Independent Greenland. Yeah.
Regardless of it, it's a great day to celebrate today.
It is. It's a historical day.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
Significant day.
Yeah.
So right now I am here with the former Prime Minister of Greenland, Mr. Kim, and he brought a newspaper from when?
1979. 27th of September.
That was the opening, right?
Yeah. And before that, in 1954, that was the first route to Greenland, to Kangerlussuaq, the polar route. He was afterwards going with small helicopters and later planes in Greenland. Now we have jets. We are going to Nuuk.
Times are changing. Are you afraid of the change?
No, I always said we have to get change in the. If you want to be independent, you have to get change in Greenland. Yes. You have to do it.
Yeah, to do it. Is your dream for Greenland to become independent?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's mastering our own house.
So hopefully, for some people, the dream comes true and Greenland becomes independent. And if that doesn't work out, you can sell Greenland to Donald Trump.
No. We're
not going to sell. We're not going to sell to Donald Trump.
I have said it once, and I said it again. We are open for business. We are not for sale.
We're not for sale. There we go. Sorry, Donald Trump. Greenland is not going to be sold.
Yeah.
Well, sorry Donald Trump, Greenland is not for sale. We then started our descent into Nuuk, marking the first ever landing. Thousands of locals were given off work to witness this incredible, important event, which means so much to the people. I would lie if I say I wasn't excited either.
So earlier we were at the flight deck and captain told us it is a very difficult runway to operate given how short it is. Now we have to go for a bit of a go around because there is too much tailwind, so we're going to do a 180. So we overfly the runway as we speak right now, do a 180, and then we're going to touch down in Nuuk. Hopefully, let's see. But the views are amazing from up here. So guys, we just landed at Nuuk International Airport. The first time a jet landing here ever, as you can see. Atmosphere is amazing, and I think the whole country is here. There's 10,000s of people standing outside witnessing this moment, so you can really tell what it means to the people here. That's absolutely incredible. Congratulations. It's amazing. All the best, huh? Bye. Take care. Bye. And here we are, guys. Welcome to Nuuk International Airport, the first ever landing of a wide-body plane, a jet here in Nuuk, the Airbus A330-800, which is a superstar operating on such short runways, made its first landing here. And what a moment it is for the country as well. You have all the fire brigade over there making some noise. You have hundreds, 10,000s of people that showed up to witness this historic day for the country. As some say, a step further to independence from Denmark. And it is a really big day also for aviation. And being here and being able to witness this and standing here on the ground in Nuuk. I remember standing somewhere over there trying to get on that first flight. What a video that was, what a story that was. And now here I am for my third visit in Greenland in front of this beautiful, beautiful bird. What a day. How are you feeling? Congratulations. What a day, what a moment.
A historical moment.
Is it? Look at that beauty.
Yeah.
2 years ago we delivered it.
Yeah.
And now we brought it to its very home.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The first time it's ever in Nuuk.
Ever.
Can you imagine? Imagine. What a day.
Yeah.
What a day. I saw tears on board as well. What an emotional moment. I love it. Huh?
They gave you a flag.
They gave me a flag. Only in premium class.
They didn't give me a flag.
There you go. You can have mine.
That's
Are you good?
Yes.
Have it here. Go on. Have it. It's my present for you, the Greenland flag. Enjoy it.
The Prime Minister himself held an opening speech, and the party would continue inside the terminal with lots and lots of media attention.
So guys, I don't know whether you remember, in Kangerlussuaq there was one of those with all the signage to different cities from around the world, and they introduced a really cool feature here. If you scan this QR code here, it tells you how far away you are from home, which is a really cool initiative actually by Katja. She just told me about it, which we're going to see tomorrow. a Greenland trip is not complete without meeting Katja. And yeah, so if you scan this QR code, you can see how far away you are from home. And in the back, you can see Nuuk, which is now going to get ready for its very first departure out of Nuuk. So when we landed, we saw all the locals coming here, and here's one of them. What's your name?
My name is Lars.
Lars, and you're like true Greenlander?
Yeah, I'm from Greenland. Yeah.
Yeah. What does it mean to you seeing this plane here and having this event today?
It's a bit crazy because we have waited for this day for a very, very long time. And my son has been counting the days, I think from 30 to until today. So he's been very excited to see the plane. And
how do you look at it? Are you scared of what is to come, or do you see this as the next level for your country?
I think I see it as the next level for our country. I don't think we are quite ready for a huge mass of tourists, but we'll get there someday. Yeah, and we have a lot of things to offer. So yeah.
Fun fact: we were the most tracked flight today. Yeah. Over 20,000 people tracked our flight. You like flight radar, right?
Do you like flight radar?
And you love airplanes.
Yeah, he loves airplanes.
That's great. Thank you so much for your time, and all the best.
Yeah, you
See
too.
You. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Guys, I mentioned earlier, I have a little surprise for you, an airplane model of Nuuk. And it's not just an ordinary model. It says first flight Copenhagen to Nuuk. So it's a very special collector's item. So if you want to win this, just leave a comment. It doesn't matter what you comment. Down below, subscribe and share the video with at least one person, and then you could be the proud owner of a little special limited edition of a Nuuk airplane model. Not many people can say they have one. Good luck.
B-roll. Yeah. I'm sure you guys remember that hotel. That's where I stayed when I came here on my mission to get a response to Katja's email. And now we are back here, and now I have an interview with the BBC about today's flight, if I find my room. Ooh. And I don't know whether it's bad luck or good luck. I'm sure in some cultures it is. I'm looking right at a cemetery.
If you look just in the background there at the map. Greenland's new international airport opens today, marking a significant boost to the economy. We can talk about this now to Josh Cahill, who's an aviation YouTuber and content creator who was on board Air Greenland's first official flight. Just tell us about the significance of this. What does it mean for Greenland?
It was an incredible emotional flight today. 10,000s of people have showed up today to see the plane land in Nuuk, and people are excited because now they're directly connected to the rest of the world. Many more airlines have announced that they will start direct flights to Nuuk from New York. United recently, SAS will introduce direct flights as well. So it will bring Greenland closer to the rest of the world, and people see this as a massive opportunity. They're also a little bit afraid that they will lose their charm as a very niche destination, but overall people seemed very excited about today's flight.
When you say they feel connected now, they were disconnected in the past. I mean, how difficult then was it to get to Greenland previously? How would you get there?
You would always have to fly to Kangerlussuaq, which is a former military base, and from there you would need to take a domestic flight to Nuuk, which was a little bit difficult, but now you can fly directly from Copenhagen to Nuuk. Nuuk wasn't able to accommodate an Airbus A330-800. Now with the extension of the runway they can, which opens the doors to a lot more destinations, and it makes traveling for people in Greenland especially out of the country a lot easier as well. And they really dream of being an independent country. They say this was also a step towards perhaps the dream coming true of Greenland being an independent country in the future.
Interesting. So political significance as well. And as I mentioned, you were on the first official flight for Air Greenland. Just tell us about it. You must have felt like a bit of a pioneer.
It was pretty incredible. The CEO of Air Greenland was sitting next to me, and as soon as we touched down in Nuuk, he had tears in his eyes because he still remembers the opening when he was 3 years old, and it means so much for the country. And I think being on the flight, the atmosphere was incredible. The former Prime Minister of Greenland was on board. We got a grand arrival in Nuuk. I think 30,000 people live here. 15,000 people showed up at the airport. It was freezing cold. Everyone was waving. It was an event that was so meaningful to the country.
You sound very excited about it, quite rightly. Thank you for conveying that excitement to us and our viewers. That's Josh Cahill, an aviation YouTuber who was on Greenland's first official flight. Thank you very much for...
So that was a short little interview with BBC News. Finally made it, and now we're gonna get some drinks off camera, and then tomorrow morning Jacob is gonna pick me up, the CEO. We're gonna see the channel's favorite, Katja, and then I'm gonna document the departure experience here in Nuuk, featuring the new terminal, and show you what it's like. For now, I'm off, and I have a well-deserved beer. Well guys, this is where it all started 2 years ago.
Yeah, vi stod deroppe.
Yeah. Well, Katja, here we are.
Here we are.
That's where it all started. The channel's favorite. How have you been? How's everything?
Everything is great, especially after yesterday.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that. It was one more historic day for Greenland, and especially for Air Greenland. Surprising and somehow not real to see Dukak in Nuuk. That's something we've been waiting for.
That is something,
years.
I noticed as well, like in those, when we picked up that plane 2 years ago, but it actually never was even close to Nuuk, you know, it never, ever. And like actually yesterday was the first time that it actually touched down here. Yeah. It had a beautiful ending yesterday, which started right here at this
table. Actually it started on my email in my inbox, but that's another story.
That's another story. Yeah, but it's a beautiful story, you know, and that is what it is. And like as I said earlier, like I'm so grateful to be part of the Air Greenland family, you know.
Agreed, and you're welcome back anytime. Anytime. You're
Anytime.
part of the family now,
I'm
so
part
you
of the
better
family.
be on board every time we have these.
And I gotta ask you, how are you with your emails? Is it good?
Well,
did I make your life more difficult?
I don't think we should go into that right now. This week, I've not been good with my emails, to be honest. I'm glad you're here. Yeah.
But we gotta say that we've always stayed in touch. I think we are friends, right?
We are friends.
We get along. Katja's always happy to see me.
Always.
Yeah.
Most welcome back.
So I took the risk and came here and surprised you, but in the end it all worked out. I always say that the greatest marketing strategy of Katja was not to reply to my email, because
turned out that way.
We reached 1 million people just like this by not checking your emails, and I think this is incredible.
Yeah. So just don't reply to your emails. Might come something very well out of it in the end.
All marketing executives of the airlines around the world. Sometimes if you skip an email,
miracles can happen.
They truly can.
And I think those are beautiful words to end this. And alrighty, then it was really nice to see you again.
You too.
I hope we have another
Come
reason.
back soon.
Yeah, I hope so. Buying more planes.
Yeah. Oh well, we'll see.
We'll see, but it's going to be an exciting summer with all the competition.
It definitely will. We're looking forward to it. Well, I do think the future is bright. It's also exciting. We'll see what happens, but we are ready for it.
Exactly.
So come visit us.
And come visit and fly Air Greenland.
Yeah, definitely.
Jacob, thank you so much for everything.
Thank you, Josh. It's been a great adventure with you once again.
Once again,
always fun.
And we hope we can in the future add another episode to this, whatever comes. But hey, I'm so proud of you. Amazing job, and glad to be part of this.
Thank you.
It's an honor of a lifetime.
We got something coming up, but it's a secret.
Psst, can't tell.
So here we are, inside the new terminal that is handling all the traffic to Nuuk now. Very, small as you would expect it, 4 check-in counters. Here's the Airbus A330neo sign, which we took back from Toulouse 2 years ago. And nice and cozy, as you expected. Here we are, it's time to say goodbye to Greenland. It was beautiful. Now the long journey home, which isn't that long anymore since Nuuk is now connected, is about to start. So I'm going all the way to the Philippines, actually, so lots of traveling. Look at the bird in front of me. Isn't she beautiful?
A short 24-hour visit would come to an end, and experience everything I did. I was super optimistic that the future will be bright, but on the other hand, I was kinda sad that the island will lose a bit of its charm, opening up to high numbers of tourists. But that's how the world works. Our economies are built on growth and consumptions. Opportunities or wealth aren't achieved in any other way, and that's the path we choose for our society. Some people may not agree, but I'm not aware of any functional alternatives to our current system. However, that being said, I'm very curious to see whether Air Greenland will be able to sustain itself with the incoming competition that will start to operate flights to Greenland. Soon, United will fly directly from New York, and SAS will restart direct links between Denmark, operating on the very same route. I guess quiet and calm days are over for the Greenlandic flag carrier, and the real challenges are about to come, and the reality will hit very soon. I wish them the very best, since the airline is a rare gem in our industry. On this note, I want to end today's adventure, and I hope that you enjoyed today's episode. Let me know what your feelings are while watching this video, and I would be delighted if you could hit that like button and subscribe for more aviation adventures. Thanks, and see you next week.